Hello YouTube. Right, today is a salvaging project. With the accident I had, the bits that weren't insured came back to me. Most of them did. Well, that's a different story. So what I'm talking about is salvaging parts from basically the accident. And so today I'm going to show you a couple of bits and pieces that I've already salvaged, and then I'm going to talk about this current salvaging job. Now let's go over. There we go. I'm really loving the fading patterning that's happening on these. These are the sleeves to the jacket that I was wearing on the accident. So basically I'm taking bits and pieces. I've got they were literally cut off my back, and I'm using them as interesting little pieces like this, and I really love how that's come through. There's a couple of little bits and pieces that I've salvaged, but this is the current job, and I'll show you what it is. These are the panniers that were on my old bike. Just show you them. Here we go. And they were losing some of the buckle. They'd lost some of the buckles. They've lost some of the little tabs on the buckles. I think it lost the buckle there. One of these had gone. I'd lost two of those, but what I've done is I've cleaned them up and made them look halfway decent. I'm currently still sewing them, but if you look at the back here is where the leather originally went over, so it came out like that. So let's say the leather came over like that and went over the fender. And this is my old tool roll that also got ripped off the bike, and it's nice thick leather. That's part of the tool roll as well. And I've basically done these little hooks, glued and tied them on. And I think they're going to be strong enough to do the job that I'm going to do. If not, I can reinforce them, so there's not a problem. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them on my trailer, and I'll show you what I mean. Right, this is the trailer I'm going to hook them onto. There is the pannier, and as you see, the lever's a little bit lower than it should be. There's still excess glue there, but it's been glued and tied on, and I think that's pretty secure. That's not going to come off. That's more holes than the original leather had, and effectively they're going to hook over there like that. The hooks are then going to go on the inside, and the leather's going to hook onto the hooks, and then this is the key job. When the lid's down, the lid also acts, if I let go, also acts as a holder for the panniers. So that's what it's going to look like. I've been playing around, but because I've got the chain here, they need to go further back. But I think that looks pretty good, and it's extra storage space. And I'll only have them on if I need extra storage space, but that's it. Anyway, a couple of little hooks like that. I've used the flat hook, as you can see there. So basically, so I'm not putting little holes in it. Basically, I punch two holes, and then I'll slice across to do them. I'll probably reinforce the hole anyway. Effectively, as much width on there as flat as possible, and that should be the minimum amount of leather I need to remove. Basically it's a couple of holes and a slice, and that should hook through. And I've worked with leather before, but it's worked. Right, what I've got, so I've got these hooks, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to centre punch them down this line here. I should have a tape measure somewhere. Actually, no, we'll use my old metal ruler. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down the centre line, which is about there, and we're going to go about 2 up, I think 2.5 actually, so effectively about there. And I'm going to centre punch each one and then drill out a hole before I try and put it on the there we go, that's one. 2.5 centimetres up. Doesn't have to be accurate. It saves messing about later. Right, I'm using an 8mm drill bit. Right, there we go. All got the holes in. Move this out of the way. All got the holes in. The sticky back pad, because it really is really tough metal, it took the drill bit just heated it up and took the pad off. I was hoping to be able to get through before it heated up, but the pad's taken off anyway. I'll just use glue. I'll use I haven't decided which glue I'm going to use yet. I could put the some sticky pads on, but I've got them. But I think glue would be better, and then glue and bolt, and that should hold it in position. Of course, there's 2 bolts to. It should do it. And just need to clean all the oil off these now. So that's done. That's roughly the position I want it to be. And what I've done is I put a plank along the bottom and some wood blocks in there. So effectively, I've got the bag held into position, as you can see. And if you look in, quite literally, it goes over there and they'll hook. And they do hook exactly in a good place. So I just basically mark those holes and drill through. What I've got is a very small drill bit. It's the smallest one I've got for wood. I'm just going to put a pilot hole through, then drill through from the outside, because that'll be a hell of a lot easier than trying to drill through the inside with a longer drill bit. With these I can get it through. Let's see, yep, we can get the drill in there. That's one of the things I was worried about. Yeah, it's gone through quite quickly. Same on the other side. It's gone through quite quickly, and then we'll drill the right size hole on the other side. So that's a 5.5 drill bit. Should come out to a 6mm hole, and just basically put it through. There we go. So effectively, what I'm using are the stainless Allen bolts with nylock bolts. Nice big flat head, and I should go through this side. I may need to. Yeah, I think I'm going to go up to a 6mm hole. That's a 6mm hole. Yep, I'm happy with that. Right, as you can see, they look rather good actually. They're in place. It's all ready to be put together. I've left them for a good 24 hours to sort themselves out. So now we're going to do fitment. You look at the inside. Yep, there we go. Going to do fitment. So if I show you this side. So effectively, what I've done is when I put them on, I marked on here where I wanted an appropriate line, and so I stitched. I don't know if you can see that. I stitched the underside here with some more leather because it's soft against the paintwork. Yeah, I'm going to do a test ride today to see if it works. But that was the original place that I put them, and then what I've done is I've punched some more holes and I've stitched them in. So effectively they should hang like so, which I think is rather groovy. I say groovy. So hook them on. There we go. So you can see how they hang on this side. Do the other side. remember these were the old panniers that were ripped off my old bike. And they're clipped into place. Shut the lid. There we go. Lid's shut. And they don't look too bad, do they? Now, go for a test ride. Let's see. Put them on the bike. There you go. They do not look too bad at all. That's come out really, really well. I'm really pleased with that. So yeah, test ride.